You're done here. The house, too. We need that property back by the end of the month.
22 years, gone in 11 words. Darnell had worked at Millbrook Water Station for 22 years. No degree, no title, just calloused hands that knew every valve the way a doctor knows a heartbeat. When Coastal Meridian Solutions bought the facility, Garrett came in as director and cleared the old crew out fast. Darnell stayed only because no one else could override the legacy pressure valves during a grid fault. Garrett had automation software on the way. He said nothing, just nodded once and walked back to the pump room. That house was where his wife Eleanor had spent her final years. The kitchen held her wooden chair, the one she sat in every morning with her coffee and her novels. The left rear leg had a small notch marking their daughter's height on every birthday until she left for college. He could not leave that behind. That night, alone on the late shift, a man in a plain jacket knocked at the gate, worn and exhausted. Car out of gas 2 miles back. He asked quietly if he could fill a water bottle. Darnell opened the gate, filled the bottle, and handed it over, then asked if the man wanted something hot. They sat in the break room for 20 minutes. The man drank slowly and said almost nothing. Darnell never asked who he was. By 7 the next morning, Garrett stood at the conference table with termination papers ready. The door opened before he could speak. The man from the gate walked in, same quiet expression. His name was Colin Marsh. He was the chief executive of the parent company that owned Coastal Meridian Solutions entirely, and he had flown in after internal reports flagged the automation rollout as undertested in aging infrastructure. Colin looked at Garrett once. Then he told Darnell that all flow authorizations were suspended until a full review was completed under the station's senior field technician. Garrett started to speak. Colin cut him off. The audit team would also be examining which risks had been kept out of recent board reports. Garrett was gone before lunch. Darnell received a permanent contract that afternoon with pay that finally reflected what he knew. The house stayed his. The chair by the kitchen window stayed exactly where Eleanor had left it. Colin stopped by before leaving. He told Darnell that 20 years ago, a man at a gate gave him water and coffee and treated him like he mattered on one of the worst nights of his life. Darnell said he did not remember it. Colin smiled and said that was exactly the point. Some things you do without thinking. No expectation, no calculation, just the instinct to treat a stranger like a human being. That kindness never disappears, it only waits. What would you do if they tried to take your home after 22 years? Drop your answer in the comments below.